Yo, ping Ray in here, bro.
Okay, check it out. We got content. Wack 100 going in on Big U, and he goes in on Bricc Baby. What?
Hey, yo, Ray, let's get to the content.
It's Ray Give TV.
In the block.
So you think Big U really pushing that narrative, or that's just talk?
Pushing what narrative?
What narrative we talk
You
about?
know, Luke, you said he got his minions out here pushing his narrative for him.
Oh, yeah. He said, Deuce said, for Fruitown Rip, which is a direct op, a direct enemy. This nigga was never around, right? Deuce said, I am the voice of Big U. Now, right now, Big U's panicking. I told y'all this nigga don't think, he just reacts. Now, Big U prior to this said, at the end of the week, I'm gonna expose something. This nigga comes and says, I am the voice of Big U. He comes one day, says one thing. The next day, he said, Black Sam, why did you do this to Nipsey Hussle's daughter? This is a guy who knows no history of none of that shit. He beat her, put her in the trunk. We got the paperwork, went to the pen, paroled to Madison, Wisconsin. Been over there 14 years, right? His daddy is a nigga named John Jr. That's an alcoholic wino dope fiend nigga who be at the corner lot over there off 39th or something be at. This nigga is not in tune or in touch with nothing going on in the rolling 60s internally. All of a sudden, he knows all these details, whether they're fact or fiction. He knows all these details 48 hours after Big U says his niggas want to talk over start exposing. It comes and says, I am the voice of Big U. Now, the only way he gonna feel comfortable saying I am the voice of Big U if Big U told him, I'm gonna tell you the things and you run it back.
That's it.
There's no other way. The nigga said 5 times again, I am the voice of Big U, and started saying these things.
And shout out Toxic Media because he been running that content for me and Wack.
Toxic Media did a great clip. I grabbed the clip. I added a little more to his clip. Shot that out. I played his clip on No Jumper. And that is a clip that he cannot respond to. So,
Facts.
It is a
Somebody
day.
wouldn't say that for no reason. That's a crazy statement to bring out the blue.
Bro, and what's crazy is, this is how dumb he is. Black Sam never mentioned his name. But because he got a guilty conscience, because he understands the blanks that Black Sam never filled in, he started responding. His first response was what? Look, this be what Khaled way before the video. No, that says November 2020. Nipsey was died 2019. He takes it down. Then he says, I'm out in Miami. I got my own suite, 2-bedroom, and I'm by myself. No, you're not. You see your roommate. He just walked in with the key while you're live. That's who invited you out there, Pistol Pete. Tell you how I know. He embarrassed the West Coast and took his funky ass to a exclusive dinner wearing the same football jersey on he had on 7 Hours Live, right? Then he sits his ass down there with a camera. He has the video camera on the whole time. Now let me tell you something, bro. I done been to some real prominent dinners and birthday parties, right? The last place I went to where I pulled my camera out damn near the whole time was to SpaceX with Elon Musk in person. I did this. I'm gonna tell you why I did this. Because I had never met him before, and this was all new to me. Pay attention to what I'm putting down. I had my camera out, videotaping everything with his permission, because I had never met him before and never seen no like this rockets right in front of me being made. Now, I've been to all kind of other parties, Yay and P and you name it, all kind of Wayne Stunner, all kind of. Never pulled my camera out. You know why? This is a regular scene for me. These are my friends. Big, you sitting there the whole time with the camera out. Khaled walks up, walks by. Hey, keeps moving. See, if you was a guest of Khaled would have done what he always did. Hey, yo, what's up? It's DJ Khaled. We living life. It's love. Me and my brother Big U. Yeah, we the best. We up.
Facts.
We in Miami. He didn't do none of that because you're not his invite. You're not his guest, and he knows what's going on. You're there with Pistol Pete, who's there with Fat Joe. That's his strength. And then you sit down at the table with the same jersey you had on all day with a groupie ass camera because you're not used to being around this circle, and then David bring a gift.
Don't let this go over your head. Don't let it go over your head.
I just told you a situation where I pulled out my camera. Why? First time I met this man, I never seen like this. I was excited. I wanted to document it because it was a good chance I may not be here again. But I'd have been around the best of the best, the richest of the richest. Never put it out because these my friends. I'd have been around these people dozens of times. What Big you do? You look at that footage Pat Joe put up with Khaled was gifted him a Rolex with Pistol Pete. He's been on Pistol Pete's little podcast, Dog in the Yard. Pistol Pete invited him out there. Come out, it'd be a good look. Khaled go be there. That's how that went. You wasn't an invite by Khaled, bro. That's cap.
But you see when he had his phone out, Khaled just looking straight like
He
this
was.
is weird.
I didn't think about it like
This
that,
some
but
shit.
that makes hella sense. Damn, that's cold. You ain't lying, blood.
Y'all, bro, because I understand this. You know what I'm saying? I understand this. Luce, you didn't call me. Where you at? Damn, you niggas never know. I don't pull a phone out because this is my normal environment. You know what I'm saying? It's no big deal.
What do I tell you, Unc? I don't like taking pictures or videos or none of that, right?
That's a fact. But I'm gonna tell you this: when I got to Brownsville, Texas, to SpaceX, and they said no cameras, and Elon said, "Hey, Wack, you can do what you want. Matter of fact, security, y'all go home." I got my phone of SpaceX ain't no nigga have. He let me do. He let me go on top of the roof, videotape the rockets. Took me to where they was building the heads of the rockets. He let me video him and his kids and his girl. The nigga started a rocket from his cell phone. I got all on film. I told him I'd never put it out. I just wanted it for my personal memoirs. Cool, but I was definitely excited because it was new to me. I never been around a man, and it's different. That's why Wack 100 will be around the best of the best, the richest of the richest, right? Pulled out his camera in that situation. The other ones you guys never see. I just did a show last night with Game up in Tacoma. Nobody never seen nothing on the camera. This is my regular set.
So you saying like when Trap was saying you didn't hang with Wack, did you hang around him? Did you ask him questions? That's not what a nigga's supposed to do. That's not what men are supposed to do. They're not supposed to be fans and trying to be hanging with niggas.
Listen, who was that? Demon Time?
Yeah, that's Demon Time.
I was Demon Time. If you would have done that, right, it wouldn't have been nothing out of the ordinary because this the first time we really kicked it. Right? We kicked it, right? So you'd have been like, Wack, let's get a pic. Like you said, Wack, let's go. We pulled the phone out live. We went to little live, right? Boom, right? That's cool. First time we kicked it, right? And we were showing people that we was around each other after the fallout, right?
Right.
That stopped doing no groupie shit. Watch this, Demon Time. 3 months, 6 months from now, we done bit over here, bit over here, bit over here, bit over there. When you pull up on Wack, it's not going to even be a thought across your mind to pull a camera out.
Right.
It's normal. You
And
know,
more, that's what I was saying. Like when I seen you at the fight, you know, he was making it seem like, nigga, you was just a hang around. You know what I'm saying? You didn't even talk to this nigga. I'm like, nah, nigga. I mean, this is normal. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not a
first
fan.
of
You know?
all, at the fight, nigga, I got put in the trick bag because loose cannon, right? I don't know if he had an argument with his wife. I don't know what happened, but the nigga switched his switch and went on torpedo mission. So I'm watching this mother. We 70, 80 deep. We got niggas that we don't know from IE area, right? That's enemies. I got 2 niggas with me that's enemies with 2 niggas with him. While we over here politicking at the gate, these niggas damn near each other to build the
Oh
street.
yeah,
We gotta stop that. We brought probably 30% of our team was acquainted. The other parts of our team had never seen each other. We deep as a mother, and the Wooders is everybody like that. So now I got promoter and Nick, right, on me. Wack, you gotta help us. Help what? Wack, these niggas ain't gonna listen to nobody but you. So now I gotta stand in one spot, watch these niggas. They behind me. I got 30 Crips and Bloods and Power Rules arguing with each other about who go Moscow up first. Right? I gotta control this shit. Loose sneaking off. I gotta watch his ass. He went over here. He done bust some nigga in his mouth. The security tripping. If I go over there, these niggas go sneak Moscow up over here. Nigga, I didn't have time to do shit. But watch these crazy mother. I can't trip. I can't argue with nobody or even frown because they gonna use that as a reason to take up on that person just so they can go get these other niggas they really want. I know these niggas because I used to be them. The only reason why they like with me because they know I'm still ignorant I'm gonna go. But they know if I'm gonna stop some shit, I know how to stop them. This shit, some work, my nigga, with these niggas, man. Then I had to feed the people. I feel sad. We got kids and women in there. Everybody hungry. These niggas ain't got no food. I ordered about 30 pieces. I swear to God. The Uber Eats was 800. Right? So I'm feeding the people, watching these niggas, with all this shit. Loose cannons, man, tell me, Wack, you got me up. I don't know you like that. Them niggas, we been over here in some city, Ontario. I ain't put up. I say, nephew, all I can ask you to do is trust me, right? Let's go put this up so we can have a good night. I'm asking you to trust me. That nigga looked at me and did that. I told Loose, I'm responsible for him. I told my homies, if this nigga that's with us even look at this nigga up twice. Cause I done gave this man my word and he didn't put his life in my hands and he just met me. He loved me to
and that's
death
what he
today.
said.
Yeah. Right?
He
So
said,
go ahead, Loose.
no, because he said, oh man, my life is in your hands, like, please. And then after that, he just respected you because you took care of everything. And that was
Yeah,
the
like,
real,
yeah, nigga, like, yeah, like, she could tell, like, so, no, I didn't have time to be over there with Demon Time Exotics. Actually, I want his ass over there away from this because then I got 20 neighborhood phonies to the left of us, right? So now I got to control these niggas, not looking at these niggas. In walks in P-Nice.
I was
Now
just
I
gonna
got to
say, be
really
nice.
watch this nigga Loose Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? We there. to have 600 back. This shit is in a spot. We got short walls in a residential that niggas can pop a
Mm-hmm.
pull with the right shit and have a way. I'm watching all this shit.
Mm-hmm. No, you
All
ain't
this
lying.
shit.
Nah,
I definitely thought about how short them walls was and how anything could just get passed over that
Nigga, I'm
motherfucker
watching
quickly.
all this shit, bro. I got my niggas. I'm communicating with these niggas through hand signals and you know what I'm saying? Like on the malls, I got niggas going out, walking to the side. Y'all don't see this shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie. I said, no, Wack got different levels of security. He got niggas with him. He got niggas, that you don't know with him. Then he got niggas outside too. So it's
Yeah, nigga,
definitely,
I can't. I'm like, look, I got to bring everybody. And then Sharice is FaceTiming me, talking about, you see how big my stomach is getting? I said, oh shit. I know what
hell,
that means. Get my husband home. Right? I told Luz. Luz like, why you did? I said, nigga, your wife FaceTime me and showed me her
mhm.
stomach. Nigga, I'm not calling her, telling her you ain't coming home, bro.
Uh,
What you talking about? You
hey,
not
let's
having it.
let's get a couple questions in, man. Cash Rules Global, Smoker TV, man. Murder Mitten. What questions do y'all got for Wack and Loose?
Well, I just asked Wack what I had to ask him, but Loose, I do want to know, you the boogeyman right now, bro. Ain't nobody popped out on you. You gonna just keep pressing everybody, or what's going on? What you gonna do?
no, we
It's
don't
Ray
see
Gift
that. That's the thing is,
TV.
I don't press anybody or anything. These niggas run a false narrative, and when they run a false narrative, and it's like, okay, we're gonna show you. Like people don't even understand. Like nigga, I seen Wack get down on the freeway. You get what I'm saying? Like these niggas don't understand. Like this nigga, we both play. We play for keeps. And it's like these niggas is busters. Shout out to Wiz King. What up, King? But
Yo, we got content. Drop a comment down below. It's your boy Ray Gift. Let's get back to it.
like, bro, these niggas be busters, and then we just expose them. That's it.
Okay, I understand. I do my research. So the CC, the security guard, I'm tapped in. He spoke on you. You on the boogeyman list for people to watch out for in LA. So people just don't be doing their research. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they did their research, they could put a answer to their own questions. Like, y'all was really stepping and handling business, allegedly. You know what I
A
mean?
nigga can't tell me nothing. See, I told him, I said, look, bro, you can't tell me what's what because when Big you say, bro, the team coming to see you, and the team that always comes to see me is this nigga and his team. What's up? I got a call from bro. What you need from me? And right, it always went from him to Loose, and then he parades around like it's him. This is why we know you're not like that. You can't tell me who this man ain't because this is the nigga who really, in the last at least 12 years, and help you maintain the rep. It ain't you. You ain't in the field. You ain't, nigga, you done left niggas for dead when all you was supposed to do was wash the door outside. Am I lying loose?
Nope, dead
You know
on.
I got the content. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
facts.
So let me ask you
Nigga.
another question, Lou.
Disappeared.
I'm from the town. Niggas is leaders, you know what I mean? So why was y'all stepping for him still and he moving like that? That's hella weird. You the only
See,
one that I noticed. I've talked to because you was the only one that wasn't extra out on extra out shit. Like Wax said, I ain't moving for decoration.
so the thing is, it's like when you in something, when you in a house and somebody is outside looking through the window, they can see every single thing, right? It only popped in is when Wack started telling me what I've been doing. I'm like, how the fuck you know that? So that got my eyes open. It was like, okay, this shit is getting spooky. It's getting too close. So when it
No, Luce,
getting
I
too
told
close,
you, if I know how I know, imagine how many other people's know. But know this, Luce, I ain't talked to nobody in the Crenshaw area. So if you start
nope.
hearing this shit in the Crenshaw area, it ain't came from me. It can only come from one person. So you gotta ask
Mm-hmm.
yourself, why would this person be putting this shit out there that shouldn't be out there?
It was a setup. So it was like, listen, I just got somebody else out the way. Now let me just take the last pawn. You get what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. But y'all see now, he have nobody's around him. Everybody is gone. Nobody
And
fucks with him.
he ain't responded directly to you not one time, Luce. Shit, I am in the YouTube streets, but I'm just trying to get it straightforward, trying to figure out what
Y'all
really
hear
happened.
me?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
just
we hear
on
you now.
I was just on
First,
Rockstar
first and
Club.
foremost, I appreciate the invite, but I just want to get one thing off real quick before I ask any questions. Some people have been trying to get backlash to this loose interview, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna say this: I'm my own man. If I want a whack interview, I'm gonna go try to get a whack interview. If I want a loose interview, I'm gonna go try to get a loose interview. I'm about business. I'm a man first. I take care of mine, and my only responsibility is to my family. So if people can't respect that and they claim with me because I'm doing interviews with these guys and shit, then we just don't need them. I respect certain people's opinion, but at the end of the day, this is a business. If everybody else can do this shit and ain't nobody bitching and complaining at them, don't try to come at me and try to select me to your politics.
Ain't
I
nobody
let
saying nothing to Vlad. Speak your talk
no,
your
no, no,
shit.
no. Listen, Wack, you could answer that because do we ever be biased towards anybody, any individuals that's in the space?
No, it is what it is. We call a spade a spade.
And that's another thing I want to clear up. Luce ain't never asked me to take a side on nothing, and that's why at the end of the day, I still conversate with him. He came at me more like a man than some people I talk to. So like I said, I'm very appreciative that I got this invite. I want to do content with everybody. I'm not with all that choosing sides shit. I'm about man first and respect. And if we can go about business like that, then that's what
But here go the
I'm
thing
glad
though,
with.
bro. We watched everybody choose a side because of popularity vote until Black Sam did an interview and didn't mention no names, but mentioned a bunch of situations that niggas chose a side against. Right? It's real.
Facts.
So it's like now, it's like, oh, why y'all? Nah, my nigga, because niggas had a good both three-year run of just the propaganda going their way, right? Knowing that it should have went the other way. So now hitting the fan, nigga, people want to have a conversation. You can't get mad at them for having a conversation. They was having a conversation with you when you had them believe in your bullshit. What the problem is?
Facts. So,
My main question. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
My main question is like, we all like you hear this. We from the streets all the time. So, I have to ask this: do y'all look at this as some type of police type thing when you putting out allegations like that?
The only allegations we putting out is establishing that Nipsey wasn't your homeboy. You didn't like Nipsey. That's all we putting out. That's dealing with that little brother. I didn't say it out my mouth. I don't believe Big U said shitty. That's a fact. I just said it out my mouth 10 times. But nigga, 53 days after he was dead, let me repeat it again. 53 days after he was dead, nigga, you came to see me at my crib, right? And sent me all the contracts. Wack, I need you to act like you brought me out of the contracts and go sue the estate for the 30%, right? That's not police allegations. That's snake scumball shit, right? That's what that is. Has nothing to do with a criminal act. That has something to do with you saying, little bro, that's my little bro, that's my little bro, that's my little bro. But behind the back, nigga, you trying to cut his throat and steal from his family. Is that big bro? That's how that's supposed to go? What the got to do with law enforcement?
No.
So think about this, right? You say how they push the narrative and make it seem like people is telling, right? What incident or what one fact they said that we told on somebody and got them locked up? Or
I mean, yeah, what situation that we talking about a crime? We
You know,
talking about,
what it is mainly is I think it's the speculation around the DJ Khaled situation, putting that out
I
there.
get that.
bro, wait, slow down, hold on. We can't do that because we took pride of letting niggas know you got to check in coming to the West Coast. We took pride of openly letting niggas know, nigga, who got that touched and who got pressed.
No, facts.
Again, Khaled didn't get robbed. Khaled didn't get assaulted. He was just, spooked. It sent a little scare. So, well, where's law? What the law got to do with that?
No, I get what you're saying, but I just had to ask, do y'all feel, because you know how this line is so blurred nowadays with the snitching. If you speak on something,
what I'm doing is this. I'm snitching to Khaled. Khaled, the nigga's a snake, like he snaked Nipsey. Nigga, he snaked you that day. So there you go. Now, I got a relationship with Khaled. So, yeah, okay, you want to call me alerting Khaled snitching? There you go. Khaled ain't a cop. Khaled's a real person. I know Khaled. We done sat Rolls Royces together, politics together. We did all kinds together. So, it's me alerting Khaled. Okay, so it was draw snitching when he came alerted me that the 40s had his name on the list.
I mean, that's something. I mean, that's just being honest. That's something I don't know about. But like,
I'm just saying, he came to my house and said, "4 of my homies, this just happened to, and they said my name was on the list." So is that snitching? Is that making me aware?
Aware.
I mean,
okay. What's the difference of me?
Got a personal relationship.
Okay. Well, then what's the difference of me making Khaled aware? It wasn't a crime committed. This nigga, he making aware of a possible crime being committed. To me, nigga, that's a crip business. That's what you telling me for. All right.
It's on him to put the pieces together, in my opinion.
No, listen, this is the thing. He gave Wack awareness of if something happens to me, you know where to search at, right? So is that snitching or that's being making somebody aware of a situation as it might happen or it could get involved to? Because when we say about the Khaled thing, it's not snitching. It's just telling Khaled, like, bro, there was a play that was ran up on you or whatever like that. Or are they saying, putting fake allegations and stuff like that, saying, oh, this person did this person did that. Let's go even with the Spider Girl, right? Spider Girl tried to get Wack and Blueface in trouble last week. You get what I'm saying by talking about it was a robbery or anything, right? That don't have nothing to do with it. Nothing. Is
that's
that
a fact. Yeah, that nigga took a case that we beat based upon the car Blueface was driving wasn't in his name. So we didn't know the gun was in the car. We didn't know the shells was in there. He just jumped in the car and got pulled over. He talking about, well, the motive was somebody robbed him and he was shooting at some Mexican dude named this name. Ain't nothing in that our case.
It was no opposition in that case. He was just
it was just a nigga in the car with a gun and some shells that's in the car.
He is solo on that case by himself. Nobody else is on that docket. So nobody else bringing.
No, I mean I understand that. I understand that.
No, so that's not snitching. Smoking TV.
Yo,
what put
Spider come up there?
I was just about to say
came and said, "Well, he got robbed here, and then he did this to these people over here."
That's talking way too damn much. Period.
Bro, the case we fought, was just a nigga in the car that didn't belong to him that had a gun in the car. That's the case we fought. Wasn't nobody else involved. He was by himself. Wasn't nobody getting shot at. Wasn't no that happened prior to nothing. These niggas coming over here talking about this dude did this and then Blueface did this and Chase did all this to this dude over here. Well, nigga, we don't know about those people. So how is he on the run when none of those factors are in the police report or wasn't on the DA's desk?
Now the DA can open up a whole new case.
I just got one follow-up question, and I'll play the background some more. Just on some real. At what point do we as content creators or people in this space feel like too much information is being put on the internet, or is it just fair game?
Well, as long as it doesn't involve the law with me, you know, and we're exposing you that something is documented, right? Hey, bro, you the one said justice for them. Ha 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 ha. Hey, nigga, I'm gonna repost that. You said it. You did it. That's showing the people you don't give about them, right? So people say, well, what if his homies turn on him? What if they do? Like, nigga, that's so him. He did it, not me. Like, we need to go reenact this shit. So, end of the day, if you put it up there for the world to see, and nigga, we can put it up there so they see it.
I guess I'm really talking about like the stuff that people don't know until it hit the internet. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you got some people that put, and I feel like that's part of the problem right now with content is people putting too much information out that maybe people don't need to know, which used to be mystique, basically. Like that shit.
Long as it doesn't lead, long as the information that's put out there is not nothing that can lead to arrest, nigga, you will be exposed with the exposers. I have totally debunked this old shit you talking about. If you expose the nigga telling the information telling, you gotta be the one to do something to a nigga. Negative. We're not telling you to stop following them, stop streaming their music. We're not telling you to do nothing to him. We're simply telling you he's a piece of shit. And here goes the documentation. There you go. I had the text messages in my phone from May 23rd, 2019, 53 days. 53 days, right? After Nipsey got, you instructed me to go to the state for 30% that's in your contract signed by you, Nip, and Steve Lobel, right? Police can't arrest you for that. But you know what that tells Laura London? Maybe I should have nigga. You know what that show tells the people? Nigga, why you screaming Nip was your man and you trying to do that? That's exposing your character. That's letting niggas know who you really are. Cause you'll do him like that, what you do to the next.
Okay, Wack, I got one question for you pertaining to that. Now, what do you say to Bricc Baby, who said, all right, if at that time you was big, you was complicit and agreed with what he had going on. Now, I know a nigga ain't gonna tell you every move. I'm talking about to the general public.
Agree to what he had going on with what?
Bricc Baby said, well, since y'all was cool at the time, so when he was making them moves, you had to be cognizant and knew what he was on.
See, here go the problem with Bricc Baby. Bricc Baby is really a dummy. He just talks and y'all get caught up in his talking and his twisted. Let me break it down again. Nipsey Hussle was the last day of March 2019, right? The text messages clearly state May 23rd, 2019. So obviously, right, he did it after Nipsey died. And obviously, I never acted on it, and I told the nigga I'm not with it. So how am I complicit to what's going on if I denied the nigga the service? My attorneys never went and filed to try to go get it. When that nigga got asked, yo, address this shit, Wack putting up, you sent him the contracts to go Nipsey Hussle's estate. Big, you said, did I ever try to sue him? That was the whole play. You didn't want it to look like it was you. You wanted it to look like it was me, and I denied you. So the real answer is, did Wack's team ever go try to sue? Because if Wack team never went and tried to sue, and they can show Laura London and none of them have nothing coming from any of my legal showing it's me, right? How am I complicit to what's going on? What Bricc saying makes no sense.
Yeah, I understand that, but the general public, they don't be catching the whole scoop. So that makes sense. You know what
That's
I mean?
why Bricc says a bunch of things that don't make sense, and he say here, whole neighborhood, dead homies,
On
and
6-0.
niggas, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's
and
it.
niggas be like, and he ain't said shit. Now Bricc won't have this conversation one on one with me because he know everything he say. I'ma debunk him and expose him, make him look crazy. Like, what are you talking about? This is May 23rd, 2019. You see the date? Okay, I never with it. Say I'm not doing that, bro.
Think
That ain't
about
you was just with this nigga. Why would you, bro? That's going to his wife and kids, my nigga. You
Well,
just
my
told me
perspective,
you raped him for 5% with this Dover fucking video you got, a recording you got. You just told me you for 5% of victory lap. Why you didn't discuss this 30% then?
this shit is foul to me because at the end of the day, Lauren London is still going to a bed with no husband, and his kids is growing up without a father. You know what I mean? So this shit is deeper than all this weird shit everybody's
That nigga
talking
don't
about.
give about none of that shit, bro. And
no, he
anybody
don't.
looking at that, okay, here go the question. Hey, Big U, you give us one reason why you would be sitting whack that those instructions.
Even better, why do he even feel like he need to put a narrative out there? Because if I ain't had nothing to do with nothing, I don't care what y'all talking about.
What was
Bro,
he saying? I wasn't in town for it. That's the
bro, I don't know
question.
why he did that to himself. He dumb. And I
Sometimes not
wasn't
saying
saying
Dumb.
that.
nothing at all is a bad idea, though.
That nigga said, and I wasn't even in town when it happened. Now I know what he talking about. That's facts. But
About
you
that
did that.
fat situation.
That's facts when he said that. You did that. Nobody ever said, nigga, you killed Fats. Nobody ever insinuated you killed Fats. Right? People said, well, Wack, well, where this dude at? Why we can't talk to him? I said, shit, Fats got killed shortly after he died. He ain't around. Nobody said you had Fats killed. Fats from 6-0. It's a million niggas that can kill Fats for no reason. Every Inglewood blood, every Trey, every Hoover. So what? And we ain't talking about whoever he doing business with. So nobody ever insinuated you killed Fats. But here you go and say, I wasn't even in town when it happened.
You know where I
Just
think that come
dumb.
from though, Wack? I think
I
that
only
come
know
from
the first
I think
nigga
that come
told
from
me.
the Rod Zay stories. Rod Zay told some stories on his story time that kind of insinuated that Fats was doing business with Big U with some peas. You know what I'm saying? And then if I got the story right, maybe that's when he got put on. Then Fats put him on his pockets with that situation, right?
No,
Boom.
Fats put him on the
Then a week.
pockets
No.
years
Fats,
before
Okay.
that, bro.
Why is that
years
our
Oh,
before
okay.
business?
that, bro.
Okay.
He did that prior to. And I know that because he called me and told me, like, man, I slipped and these niggas is acting like this nigga dropped me. And I just listened to the nigga. So at the end of the day, bro, it's like, all right, I put up some more content. Did you know about this? He wanted to use me to go in and buy the whole Nipsey lot. I put those text messages up.
So when they was talking about it was people was trying to get the lot and all of that, and he was gonna turn it into a non-profit before he sold it. That
I
was what he
didn't
was
touch
telling them.
it though. He told, cause I got a
Mm,
team that could go in and get it. He asked me to look into it and I ignored him and he texted me about the shit. I put the shit up. There you go right there.
mm,
The nigga referred to it as the Nipsey property. What's up with it?
mm.
Did you check on it?
You need to
Every
post that
time he
today,
would come
cause
with that shit, I told him, he said, Wack, everybody think you don't like the nigga anyway, so if you pop up with it, I say, bro, I ain't never said I didn't like Nipsey. I talked to the nigga at least once a month before he died. Nigga, we had a conversation with TMZ about music. Now look at what's real, right? I say what's real. We talking 2019, so 5 years ago. No, at this time, Nipsey's not a musical legend. I also said at the time of Biggie Smalls' demise, he wasn't a musical legend. Pac was. His body of work, movies, 4, 5 albums, double, triple, quadruple platinum, double CDs, all the shit we give him at time of his death. Biggie later on become one because niggas was using the music, movies, his numbers grew and kept growing, so on, so on. He is one today. Not to say we won't become one, but at this time today, 2019, I can't give him that title. Okay? I happened to go check the other day and just looking at the numbers. I'm seeing numbers on merch. I'm seeing this surpassed over 1 billion streams over here on this one platform, this, that, and the other. So for the very same reason I said he wasn't one, I'm looking at the total opposite now. So what do? I went and put up, based upon what I'm seeing now, boom, boom, boom. When it comes to be a musical legend, I now consider him that. I look up the next morning and there's a website, put it up. Nipsey Hussle's such and such surpasses this with over 1 billion streams. So I ain't the only one that's seen the growth.
Go ahead.
So I'm like, if I could tell you at the time why I'm saying it, and then 5 years later, see some shit that's comparable to what Biggie's growth was, right? And say, well, shit, I can't say that now. That's a man being a man. I can't say he ain't that no more, nigga. Look, the nigga doing some numbers, and guess what? The movie or the TV series has yet to hit, and that's gonna drive it up. I know it's 80 unreleased Nipsey songs out there. I know one of the producers that did 15 of them. So I know the music is there. TV ain't hit. They ain't released that. Nigga, this shit right here, a lot of quadruple on top of this shit. I gotta give him his flowers. So just like I went to the internet and said what I said 5 years ago, based upon what it was, I went back to the internet and said what I said today, based upon what it is.
And some niggas didn't even respect that, but when you was keeping it a bean, it was really separating music from the street legend. People was putting their feelings in the music and numbers. You can't put your feelings in music. That's why y'all broke and ain't got no businesses.
Yeah, I never, and I reiterated, bro, I'm not talking about who he was to his neighborhood, who he was to his family. I'm talking strictly music. That's it.
And then if Bricc if anybody can't respect a man who is going back on his statement and correcting it, then I don't know what you on. Y'all in some weird Twilight Zone.
No, it's just.
I might have missed it, but I might have missed it. But did Wack, did you say exactly why you came back to the conclusion that he was a legend?
I went and checked his numbers. The nigga numbers overall, just between merch and music, is up 5,000%.
Premium content. Y'all make sure to pull up on Demon Time. Hit the link in the description down below to subscribe to the platform. Shout out to Wack, shout out to Loose Cannon, shout out to everybody out there running the numbers up. Let's get it. Man, Big U and Nip got the internet on fire. And I'm sure they're going to talk about this for a long time. At this point, it's like a mystery, like what really happened. And you know what? Nobody will ever know, really. You know what I mean? We can all speculate or whatever the case might be, but hey, I had a conversation that went left. And that's it. I mean, but hey, yo, share the video, like the video. It's your boy Ray Give TV, and I'm out. God bless. Peace.